The views and opinions expressed on this podcast or website are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of A Queen's Opinion. Any content provided by our bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
Welcome to A Queen's Opinion. My name is Queen. My voice, my opinion, and your listening ears. Today's episode is called Gifts from Santa. If you could give someone the perfect gift for their lives, what would you give them? Gifts from Santa. We don't tell our children who Santa is, but we all know Santa is us. You, me, the person who purchases the gifts. So everyone can be Santa to somebody. In this episode, I am Santa, and I want to give gifts to help people with their emotional storage warehouse by giving them the things they need to take into the new year. Let's get started. The chameleon. Chameleons are adaptable to any habitat in any part of the world, whether they're in the rainforest, desert, mountains, or at the beach. The chameleon will always find their spot. The chameleon is a good example of change. My friend, who I am calling Chameleon for this episode, changes her personality, opinions, and friendships just to fit in with the next person or change in general to make the person she is with happy. Just like a real chameleon, she can hide herself from anybody. If she met you at church, she will be your sister in Christ. You will attend events together, go on trips together, do all the things sisters in Christ may do. If she met you at a social event, don't worry. She is prepared to change her personality to fit the occasion. If she met you at work, you can forget about ever finding out who she is because she never lets her guard down at work. She's never going to let you inside her private life or her private thoughts. The chameleon will be who she needs to be in the situation with you. She never speaks about her opinion about anything because she doesn't have one until you lead her to an opinion. The chameleon can be tricky, and that's why I'm going to gift her a 24 by 24 by 24 extra large box of confidence. See, if she was confident in who she is and what she stands for, then she wouldn't have to be a chameleon. She can just be herself. So I am going to give her this extra large box of confidence. I want her to make sure it's big to hold all the confidence she will need moving forward in the new year. Once the chameleon receives confidence, then she'll be able to walk in her truth, speak her truth, and show herself to be truthful and honest to all. Glenda, the good one. Next up is Glenda, the good one. She is so kind, sweet, and has a heart overflowing with love. But Glenda, not her real name, is needy for companionship, marriage, and overall love that she will accept from anyone. She has no confidence in herself. She doesn't realize that many men look for a woman with confidence and one that knows her worth. So people say the good ones always come in last place. Glenda is the woman most men describe they want to marry, but over time, this personality type can be a big turnoff. Glenda doesn't want to be alone. She yearns for marriage. She yearns to have a man in her life and will accept men's poor behavior towards her. I only want the best for Glenda, the good one. So I am going to give her a variety package for Christmas. The package will contain the right man for her. He's kind, he's loving, and he thinks she is the most beautiful person in the world. He wants to spend all his days with her. They will go on trips each year, share long weekends together, have dinner every night. He is just perfect for her. Also, inside her variety package, I'm going to stuff it with the confidence so that she knows she can do anything by herself. She doesn't need a man to tell her what to do or where to go. I am going to include a stuffed hero shrew to remind her to have a backbone and speak up for herself. The hero shrew has the strongest backbone in the animal kingdom, which is why I am giving her this stuffed hero shrew as a reminder. Up next, Gingerbread Woman. This time of year, people find themselves making gingerbread houses. The gingerbread house usually represents the type of house they wouldn't mind having in real life. I have seen gingerbread houses made 2 stories tall. I have seen gingerbread houses with a full yard and even trees. These folks go all out for gingerbread houses. Well, my friend, the gingerbread woman, can never be satisfied with the beautiful home she has now. The house she started 25 years ago was beautiful, nice yard, nice community, but she said it was a good starter home. After the kids left for college, the house became too large. They wanted something smaller. Although the children were in college and out in the real world with their own jobs, the gingerbread woman wanted something small since it was just the 2 of them now. She told me, "We don't need a backyard. I want something easy to maintain." So the gingerbread woman decided to sell the big house and move into something smaller that required less maintenance, and off she went. Well, they found what the gingerbread woman thought was the perfect spot for them, but after 3 years, the gingerbread woman decided that she wanted to move back into a house with a backyard. This house satisfied the gingerbread woman for another 3 to 5 years, and off she went again, saying she wanted a large house so when the kids come back home, they'll have their own space. Plus, she needs to make room for all her grandchildren. Then the gingerbread woman convinced her partner to sell this current house and move to another house. A house with 5 bedrooms, one that will allow the children to come back home and have a guest room for the grandkids. Once again, this house was not the right house for the gingerbread woman because she realized she wanted a yard with a back porch and a front porch so she could sit on the porch and swing. I asked the gingerbread woman, "What is wrong with this house you have now? If you are only wanting a porch, just add a porch. No need to sell and purchase again." But this was not satisfying to the gingerbread woman who wants to build her perfect home herself since she can't find the right one. Now she must find the perfect community with the perfect land so she can build the perfect house. I'm not sure we will find the perfect house for the gingerbread woman because she keeps dreaming of new things to add or remove from every house she has lived in. I just want her to be happy. That's all I want. This is why I am giving her a box of chocolate-covered satisfaction. I want her to be happy, content, and realize that she is blessed. Up next is my friend the Pacifier. Now, the Pacifier is going to do whatever her man says with no questions asked. If he says he doesn't like a friend, then you got to be cut off because she has to satisfy him. The pacifier can't go anywhere by herself. She must turn on her location so her husband knows where she is at all times. She must always be available when the phone rings. She must pick it up without delay. Just like a pacifier, she is tied to this man. She is never alone or allowed to do anything without his approval. He keeps his pacifier close. He takes her everywhere he goes, just like a pacifier. He needs her by his side, but he doesn't need her to talk or think without his approval. Sometimes not even breathe. He just wants to know where she is to control her and her money because she is the one with the money. The pacifier has lost many people in her life who have tried to guide her to speak up for herself and seek help. The pacifier is not going anywhere or thinking outside the box of the relationship. The pacifier is going to satisfy her man regardless of how she may feel inside. Santa is here, pacifier. Santa is here to help you. You are going to receive a very large box. Inside this box is a BCV package: backbone, courage, and voice. With this package, you will receive courage to speak up for yourself when you feel something is not right or not fair to you. Your courage will help you use your voice to fight back with your words, and in the end, you will grow and see your backbone and stand on all 10 toes. Yes, come on, pacifier. Finally, there is my friend, the snow globe. Snow globes are beautiful and magical, and everyone likes to stare at them. When you shake it up, all the little snowflakes start trickling down. We see all the snowflakes covering the space inside the globe. The snow represents the cold outside. We keep shaking the globe in hopes that the snow will melt and settle on the ground and not move so much. We wonder how cold it must be outside to form snow. According to the National Snow and Ice Data Center, the temperature must be below 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius to get snow. Well, snow globe is the kind of person that stands out in the room. Everybody wants to look at the snow globe. She enters the room like a superstar with no worries in the world. She is always looking very professional and on guard at all times. Snow globe makes you wonder if she is real or fake. Once you start talking to her, she comes across nice, sweet, and kind. But that is only in your face. Snow globe has a cold heart and no regard to how others feel around her. Everything is about snow globe. No need to share with her because you don't matter. Snow globe only shares things in her life that are small, trivial things and have no substance of what is truly going on in her life. Everything is good. There are no cracks over here in my world. God forbid if you cross snow globe or tell snow globe she has a crack in her globe. She will never forgive you nor allow you to explain. Snow globe is cold and lonely, living in her cold globe of snow. She's so cold. She's a cold one. She doesn't have a warm heart of forgiveness and honesty. So I packed her up the best gift she can get, which is a gift of forgiveness of the heart. May it warm and soften her heart that she may forgive people and not hold them in the prison forever. Inside the forgiveness is honesty. She will feel so much better once she releases the pain and hurt caused by others and the hurt she has caused to other people. The forgiveness will melt like the snow once she warms up and honesty is released. Then love will replace the snow inside her cold heart. Santa's list is long this year. I still need to visit a few other ladies on the list. Santa is going to spread love to all. They're just going to be so thankful for the gifts I have bestowed on them. I feel so blessed. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Santa is bringing gifts to all on this winter day. Yay! Merry Christmas and have a happy holiday season. I'll catch you in the new year. A Queen's Opinion is a podcast that allows people, especially women, to think out loud about life situations and seek an opinion without being judged. This podcast is supposed to lift you up, encourage you to be the best person you can be, to inspire you to step out of your comfort zone and into your queen zone. I didn't say my opinion will solve your problems. I am not saying that I am right. But what I am saying is I'm going to give you another view of the situation from a distance. No more thinking or questioning a situation by yourself. Ask the Queen. Go to our website, www.aqueensopinion.com, and click on Get in Touch to leave your feedback or leave a question for the Queen. Don't forget to like us wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you for taking time out of your day. I hope you join me for our next episode. Until then, goodbye.